Chad, I'm scared. I am really, really scared of what we're about to witness here in terms of gameplay quality. Because I know it's not gonna be particularly good. On the basis of I have not played this game in like a week. Because I've been busy, okay? I've been fucking busy. And I can't even see what my keys for incrementing the death counter is anymore. Because fuck my life. It's just not working for some reason. Yeah, what the heck? Okay, we need to restart as an admin. Oh well. Okay, let's see. It just doesn't work. Amazing. I love gaming. Yes! Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, now that that's done, I have no more reason to delay my legally prescribed eigong torture at torture o'clock. I've genuinely been really busy, but I finished some of my busier tasks today, so now I can play some Nine Souls and suffer because apparently I don't remember how to play this game. And by apparently I mean probably. Oh my gosh. Girl. Okay, we're actually doing so well. We're not doing so well. We're doing so well. I don't want to spend any arrows until she's like at half health because I want to be able to use them to get to second phase quicker. I'm not doing any damage, by the way. That's kind of really bad. What the fuck? I swear that... we're starting off fucking amazing here. Awesome. Oh well. Welcome to the rest of the stream. I genuinely am like... WTF, what am I gonna do during these streams? Because a lot of it is just gonna be me fighting. And if I want to fight well, I have to like be focused on the game. And I can't really do that and chat about some random bullshit at the same time. We had a lecture with the anti-abortion professor again today, which is rather unfortunate because, believe it or not, I'm a big fan of abortion. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I just do it as a hobby. Low-key. And I think more people should do it as a hobby. Abortion is so okay, you should do it recreationally. Be the scapegoat. Be the scapegoat they claim you are. I'm always saying this. But like, okay, her argument is that if you do abortions because you found out that your kid might be disabled, you're like ableist, which is like... I mean, like, what would you rather have? No kid, or a kid who is like raised by parents who didn't even want them? Sorry for assuming, how do you say, like, men normativity? I'm sorry for not being vogue just by talking about abortions and how much I love them. Abort that thing. You know, maybe if Eigong aborted her plans at the early stages, we wouldn't be in this situation. Ooh. Just saying. Yeah, I could probably totally unbound that, but I don't want to, so we're not gonna learn to. Unless we absolutely have to. Which surely will never happen. This game never would force you to learn unbounded counter in order to be able to beat a boss. Oh shit. See, I'm really bad with facing the right way. That's like my biggest weakness. But I just don't know where to look. Okay, so... Shit. Honestly, I'm really liking this fight. They say as they die, but like genuinely, I think it's really fun, and I'm really enjoying the flow. Like once you get into it, it's like, oh wow, this is really fun. Which I guess is honestly true for all the fights in this game so far. And by so far, I mean all the fights in this game because we're at the final boss, but like, you know what I mean. Also, I like how the breach like just disappears when we start the fight. Like, no running away now, you stupid fucking cat, fox thingy. Oh no. Okay, so that's why you don't take internal damage. Okay, I wonder if we can adjust our jades a little bit. I feel like I don't have them in the most optimal way right now. Recovery. See, I barely use slash attack. So I wonder if this is worth it even. Definitely we can't put away quick dose or any of these two. I don't think we can put away recovery jade either. This one though. I mean, these are useless at this point. Could deflect those eigong projectiles. Listen, I don't know, maybe like in phase 57 it's gonna be like, here I go, I'm gonna fucking throw knives at you. Okay, fine. I don't need to, I suppose. Okay. Okay, this is, again, I'm barely slashing. I feel like maybe if I focus on, actually, but I do slash a little bit. We do a little bit of slashing over here, and this is, you know what? Let's do Ricochet Jade for all those projectiles from eigong. Because I want to see how I'm gonna play right now that I'm actually playing after a week of long break. I probably have 400 hours on eigong, so I was going, holy shit, God Gamer. The humble eigong fighter. I think I could never, my ass could never put this much effort into a video game. Not like in a slash negative way, but like just like I don't have the perseverance or patience. And by that I mean I've played quite a lot of Minecraft. What if it's not the same? I'm like not good at Minecraft, and I mean I was going to like put some more effort into getting good at Minecraft, whatever that means. But then I decided I'm not going to do that. So that's the story of my life. Eigong is special. Eigong is really special, isn't she? Hi, Eigong. Oh shit. Oh shit, that wasn't the... I need to keep track of which attack she does when she charges it up like that. So, do not do this. Here's my gamer tip. When an enemy hits you, try to not get hit. See, again, we're not doing any slash damage. I don't think. So I don't know if that's just, it's just like the most rational, the best shade to have on right now. I'm just not sure. Let's remove this one and do Iron Skin. Okay, because I feel like we only... Actually, what talisman do we have? Okay, yeah, onto life. Yeah, onto life's probably optimal. I still don't know how to switch arrows on the fly, and I'm not gonna learn because I am only using this one type of arrow because that's what I've been doing for the past like 10 hours of the game, and I'm never changing my ways. Here we go. I love gaming. This is like the evil version of... I mean, I guess it's like a version of just using the same Jade set throughout the entire game. Okay, so I know I said I don't do slash attacks, but look at this shit. Okay, maybe I do need the slash thingy. Well, shit. Okay, we're doing so well. I cannot believe she hit me while I was hitting my vape. That's so disrespectful. Oh, but this could be... Okay. Okay, let's try Old Cyan post Swift Descent loadout. Just for fun. Okay, I'm trying to spice up my gameplay to have fun. They say as if we're not having fun already. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Okay, let's look in. Shit. So they did not look in? This is not what my locking in looks like, to be clear. I just didn't lock in because I wanted to be like, oh, I'm just gonna do a silly little run just to get the counter a bit higher so we can get to 69 quicker. Or 6-7. 6-7. Woo woo woo. Get crumbled, old lady! Okay, so... we just need to make sure we never get hit. That's the law. That's how we win. Just don't get... My master plan. It didn't work. Just don't get hit, Lamayo. My infinite wisdom gaming tip. Number 2. Number 1, try to not get hit. Tip number 2, try to not get hit. It's that easy. Why would anyone struggle with any video game ever? I'm so tempted to fire an arrow when she does that. But I can't. It's just illegal. I'm trying to learn the fight here. Okay, I should be a little bit less spammy with my parries. But I mean a lot less spammy. Because that's what we get. That's what you get for spamming your parries. The barrier. The barrier. I feel like my current neutral expression is kind of a bit too negative, but I don't know. Maybe because I feel like... maybe not even that. I feel like my upset expression is not negative enough. If that makes sense. Oh wow, okay. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Shit. Oh shit, we're not dead. Nice. How did she do that ball thingy? Why can't we do it? Explain yourself? Did you, like, skip classes or something? Shit. Well, that was a valiant attempt. If you spam parry more than twice, your parry is going to be imperfect. Oh, you do perfect. We don't do perfect parries here. You must be confusing me with another streamer. With some other streamer. Because over here, we just parry spam and rely on the projectile charm to do the job for us, doing the sections in the Grotto of Scriptures. Hell yeah, that's my truth. Have never done the precise parry in my life, and I'm not going to. Fuck! Never mind, God Gamer. Fuck, God Gamer just gonna die. Oh no! I think those are pretty solid talisman executions right there. I'm happy with those. Also, I feel like I'm gonna need to change my keybinds again. This is like annoying. For PNGTube, but not for the game. It's too late for that second thing. For game keybinds. Ideally, I would like to keep to this keybind system until we switch games, so that I have the time to redo my main PNGTuber keybinds as well. Since technically this and my main PNGTuber are separate models, so I have to do keybinds separately for them, which is non-optimal, as you can probably guess. Oh shit, did I forget to ping? I'm sorry, I haven't seen it in a week. I forgot. Actually, you know what? Fuck eigong. We're gonna ping people. And I'm gonna put this message on blast as well. Just for fun. Okay, so we're dead. We're not dead. That's what the power of the ping does to you? Well, shit, now we're dead. We're not dead? Never kill yourself? This is what I did after having completed the presentation I needed to do in 1 month, in 3 days. Just before the stream. And when I got an okay grade. Like, it's actually, like, okay, it's like one of those grades, but it's actually not the highest, but it rounds up to the highest. So it's like technically kind of embarrassing, but also in practice, like, it's fine. It's okay to have it's okay to be just barely above average. But I mean, not really. I'm gonna cry. Well, like that. Hello, I turned on audio only to avoid spoilers. Thank you. Thank you for watching despite the spoilers. Honestly, like, I could never be you because whenever a streamer, like, streams the game but I want to play and I want to get spoiled, I just don't watch. That's my, like, evil and twisted, just a glimpse into my evil and twisted psyche where I don't actually have that many streamers who I would just watch play anything because I watch people for game. Like, I watch games primarily, not people. Obviously, this is, like, very different for art streams, which is, like, I would argue the primarily type of streams that I watch, but, because for art streams, you usually don't get spoiled on video games, question mark? My head is thick. Manual apathy shield? Hell yeah! Your shield. Well, that was kind of really stupid. After successfully making a Riven game, I'm making something more. Oh, what the hell? You made a Riven game? Are you gonna show it? You have to show it. You have to show it. You're gonna have to show it. We're gonna do a showcase next week, probably, hopefully. Unless I explode and die, which is possible because I'm Hope's on sale. That sounds really fun. What are you gonna make next? Oh shit, big mistake. Okay, actually we're fine. Can you like slow down a little bit? I'm trying to stun you here. Can you be a little bit more cooperative? It's actually I don't know what kind of argument I can use. It's not like any special day for me. It's my birthday. Sure, why not? It's my birthday. Honestly, one good thing about the slash enemy get more health, some health back, is that it encourages me to actually attack her, which is great. It's a little bad, but I can set it up for showcase, though it is not as good as it was just made a funny gift from my friend. Yeah, it's still really, I'm still really interested to see it. That's more of a game than I've ever made. I've made like the maximum game dev experience I have is making that like a running simulator with no obstacles or ending. It kind of breaks my head that Biomutant and Nier Automata have the same general aesthetic. That sounds fun. I don't know what Biomutant is, and I've never played Nier Automata, but I kind of know a little bit about Nier Automata. I know the big twist that Nier Automata has, because I was watching the Sean video that he made about like a Nier Automata knockoff game that made a lot of people really, really mad for some fucking reason. I don't remember what the reason was, and like he mentioned Nier Automata in that, and he was like, okay, here's some big spoilers, and I was like, I don't give a fuck, I'm in the car, I wanna listen to this, and then I got big Nier Automata spoilers. So that's my Nier Automata lore. But it looks really fun. And the main character is like... she looks interesting. Unless that's not their pronouns, in which case I'm sorry. Okay, then I'll try to set it up for showcase. I'll have to change the HTML links, but it's still... Yay! Thank you! I am insanely curious, and I love video games. So, you know. The only video I've watched for Nier Automata was Video Game Donkey. I do not trust Video Game Donkey. Yeah, I mean, Video Game Donkey is like, makes just like funny videos, right? It's not, they're not like I mean, I guess we are a game reviewer, but like, you know, it's like, I could be a game reviewer if I wanted to. And that doesn't mean you should trust my advice on video games to play. I have over 1,000 hours in Minecraft, and it's just not a good game. I'm sorry. This is a take that I'll always defend, that would get me cancelled on Tumblr.com if anyone there ever found out that I have it. Because people love showing Minecraft, and people like pretending that it being cozy and having fun experience constitutes for it being a good game, and also that was a really stupid dev, but you know, I don't know, it's just, I should make a video on Minecraft at some point. I'm like, I made the one video that I made, and now I'm on a roll. I now want to make fucking video essays, like I've always meant to have done. What I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I feel like I've always meant to make video essays. Also, the fact that you still have a fucking flower here is really stupid, and I don't like it. I know I could just kind of let it go probably at this point, because like, ooh, But what if we beat Eigong and then Quaffle comes on screen and is like, I'm actually the final boss, and you're gonna have to pay 1 billion gene to defeat me, you fucking moron. How could you trust someone with a loyalty soul seal? I have been betraying you this whole time for no fucking reason, really. Says Quafu, and then he blesses us with a god. Unless we give him how much gin do we have? Let's see how much gin do we have. Okay, I can skip the cutscene now. I want to see my gin. Unless we pay him exactly 2,528 gin, he's gonna blast us off the place of the earth. Also, is the implication here that Eigong just kind of kills her and then just waits around? I know this is probably not the implication, but I feel like that's the implication, that she just like kills you and then just like waits around for you to come by while the zero progress on whatever the loading process is in the background. Which is like fucking hysterical. Sean comes back and says, fuck your goober, but you will get away after selling coin for jump change, you bitch. Yeah. That's for real true ending, that Xuan gets mad at you for selling Xuan coin, and that was actually the only real choice that mattered. And you had to make it without knowing it was an explicit choice. It's a genius of storytelling in video games. Fuck. The other genius of storytelling is me getting killed by a giant orb. I hate the orb. Well, shit. I love the orb, actually. I changed my mind. The orb is literally fine. Okay, we're not dead somehow? Okay, so that was really ballsy. I was trying to slash her, and then obviously got killed, because that's not what you're supposed to do. When someone pokes you with a sword, you're supposed to parry that. And not just to, oh, maybe I can get defeated. Type of mindset. Hashtag my mindset. Anyway, speaking of video essays and game reviewing, the title for the theoretical Nine Souls critique video from me would be Devils in Detail, because I feel like so far here at the final boss so far, I feel like Nine Souls it's a really solid game. It's really good. Obviously, you already know that. But I feel like it has a lot of like really like tiny issues that end up stacking up. Like the fucking elevators is one example, for example. Because it's like, we're so shit. And then the little pieces of dialogue that are just not really that good. Even though the overall story I feel like is really compelling and interesting, and the world building is fun. And the shit like the flower placement, like, it's just like all the right elements arranged in a not necessarily optimal order. Which is like fine. But also, it's interesting. I'm happy with some things in my game. Like, I really like the aesthetic I was able to get down. The UI for the game is pretty much one-to-one to Union Syndrome because my ass couldn't think of a better one. It's okay still artistically. I compare the elevators in Nine Souls to the Silksong Lace elevator and the Lost Lace dive. I think those are fine. The elevators in Nine Souls, though, are kind of like... Okay, because, like, there's one boss elevator and it doesn't work properly. It's like the one where we got stuck at, famously. Because it just works like shit. Right? And then the rest of the elevators are in the exploration part of the game, and you can't even, like, call them or something. And it's just really annoying. Like, the pavilion elevators, it's like, just like, they can't... the fucking Solarian civilization could not invent a good elevator. They just couldn't. I'm spamming again, which could mean nothing. Okay, shit. Really sloppy, really sloppy, really sloppy. We're gonna die here. Never mind, never kill yourself. Well, shit. No, no, let me hit my leg! My leg! Making subclips of sinister mind designs because ironically I gave in. My table looks like the city center because of the sheer cloud efficiency. What are sinister minds? What is sinister minds, I suppose? I'm okay with copying UI because it's just a personal learning project, basically. Yeah, I mean, exactly. And as I said, it's okay to steal artistically. There's a difference between just, like, mindlessly copying something and then being like, this is actually a good thing that I saw, and I'm gonna copy it a little bit because it's a good thing. And I'm gonna reinterpret it in some way as well because I'm an artist or whatever. I, like, can interpret things in fun and interesting ways. Oh, shit. Okay? Oh my god, that was really lucky. Okay, here we go. It's time to spam it. No, shit, don't kill me. Don't kill me, not now. Not now. Not now, you can't kill me now. I need to auto spam. I want to see the second phase again. Oh shit. we go! Here we go! Phase 2! Phase 2! Okay, where are we going? Okay, so, WTF? Okay, do I need to do the... okay, I can just... Okay, so we can bait her into like... Okay, we need to dodge through that, I'm afraid. Also, she does fire now. She does fire now? She does fire now. Yes, I also made 2 cutscenes for the game. Oh my god, which surprisingly turned out real well. Really excited to see that. Sinister Minds is a music album made by the real and Juratic Sonic XZ. Rewrite my brain chemistry around for damn thing. You would say this. That sounds really exciting. I'm using word cutscene loosely here. If it's not a gameplay, it's like, it's, you know, it's a cutscene, okay? It's a cutscene. It's a cut. Let's not be, okay, let's not talk about that face again. I should probably delete it. Erase it from my PNG2 vocabulary, as they say. Okay, now that my curiosity about the second phase has been satisfied, my new rule is that I'm not gonna use arrows until the second half of the second phase. That's my truth. We're gonna die here. I hope I'm not missing any devs. I'm kind of like... I'm hoping I have the counter up thing automated in my brain, but it might not be. We might be a few devs off. But that's okay, as long as it gets the general idea across, I think it's fine. How many devs will I have by the end of this fucking shit? I think that's a real question. I'd probably estimate it right now, I just need to actually think about math for a second, and I can't do math and fight the boss at the same time, unfortunately. I'm not there yet. Oh, didn't expect that, you stupid asshole. Okay, so, she might have expected that. Okay. Okay, so like, if I got around 40 deaths in the first hour of the fight, and I think overall it will probably take me, I don't know, 9 hours, let's say. That's around 500 deaths. So that's the type of optimism I'm currently exercising. Around 500 deaths. Well, I will not be surprised if it's gonna be more like in 700s. That's also the wrong emote. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of buying time. This is a very lame gameplay experience, but I'm playing really safe here. Well, shit. Apparently not safe enough. Man, I should not be allowed to have thoughts. I should be like a Sims character who just like fucking does whatever the mind is telling it to do. I miss playing Sims. My mom fucking loved Sims because she was like, oh my god, it's a like real life simulator. And she found it a really good educational resource. And I think it low-key is. Like when you played fairly without like cheats or whatever. Because I feel like most people play with like fucking, it's like whatever. But I would have like, I would like play like it as intended, so to say. And I would not die this much because it's not a game about dying this much, but you know. So yeah, next on my bucket list is making one more game. It's a neat concept in my head, horror game. Hell yeah! Your next on your bucket list should be making a Metroidvania cyclical like 2D platformer game. Based on your next project being a horror. The one after that should be 2D action platformer Metroidvania that's like 2D Sekiro. Sims roguelike challenge. Ah, fuck. You can't make funny jokes in my chat because then I will get distracted and lose health. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants 9 soul streams forever. Cope. Full-time 9 soul streamer. That's what they're gonna call me. Well, shit. Oh my gosh, that was really sloppy. And it's about to be even sloppier. I really do like how the music like encourages you to keep going because it's like, okay, you were doing this well, now you get to listen to more music, Lumayo. Got him. Oh shit, that was really lucky. I didn't think I dodged that. Well, shit. I'm not sure how I want to dodge the sphere, because sometimes I just kind of end up jumping into it. I'm assuming I need to learn about it, but I don't want to. It's so difficult. That seems so difficult. Like, okay, that was kind of completely on me. Like, oh my gosh. Just completely shit dodge. Can I like predict in which direction the orb is gonna feed? I guess it's just gonna be always in front of her, so I have to just look where she's facing and then teleport behind you, like in that one YouTube video about robots fighting. Well, shit. Okay, I might wanna use more charged attacks. I feel like that could be fun. I should not have used that arrow. I don't know why I did. I just felt like it. Ooh, alright. Should have healed. Okay, I did not dodge that on time. That's fine. Also did not dodge that on time, but that's fine. Just got fucking rumbled by that, but that's fine. We're making steady progress, I would argue. We might get to phase 64 this stream. And that's gonna be really exciting. I love phase 64. Okay, it's pretty much always in front of her, so as long as I am behind her when she does that, I should be good. Well, fuck. I probably don't need to be in the air this much. I didn't know I'm doing this, because I'm scared, that's why. I'm scared little chungus. Can I start charging up while I'm detonating a talisman? That's the question that I'm curious about in a minute. I'm probably not gonna do this because I'm a scaredy cat, but it's something that I am considering. Oh shit, I forgot I didn't have any talismans. Shit! Yeah, because that's behind her. That's behind her, damn. Sorry. That's my actual dream, lol, to make a Perry slot Metroidvania. The only issue is that it will require a lot of artwork, and knowing myself, I will commit to something that would be too much to ever finish. Yeah, yeah. I would like to make a video game someday, but it's a very ambitious project. I wanna... Like, I remember arguing with this about this with someone, because I think that before you make your dream project, you should put in some effort to do smaller, more sizable projects first, so that you can actually figure out how to do projects. Because finishing things is really, really difficult. And they were arguing that if you like have a dream project that you want to do, you should just go for it, which I don't agree with, because like that's how you commit yourself to a project you'll just never finish and burn out and start hating it, which is not what you want to do. I don't think. She has pretty cute gloves. Should I put I don't have ADHD in my my Steam tags just for fun? Would it be a funny Steam tag to put on? And if somebody ever asks me if I have ADHD, I just say no. So we're just thinking about the fact that I just say shit low-key. Especially doing streams, because like doing streams I'm like locked in on just saying shit, because that's like the whole point. And I'm going to die here. But you know, it's okay to die. Normalize that and do not normalize dying. Do not normalize dying. Do not normalize dying. Never die if you can help it. Better than counting the war tag on Twitch. You know what? I do not doubt that that is a thing. That was like a fucking exchange. Okay, kind of really bad, but that's okay. Oh shit, we're not dead. Okay. Okay. Well, shit. We're not getting to second phase in this run. Well, shit. I also made a very bare bones Rhythm game before the one there is right now, even though it is bare bones too. But yeah, if I make something, I'm just gonna make the game part of it first with mechanics and stuff, because once you have base, a lot of things are easy to stack. Yeah, exactly. That's like a... I remember when I was playing the original Ori and the Blind Forest game, had an extra section, believe it or not, and it had a section where we showcase some of the very, very, very early gameplay testing, and we literally just, it's like, literally just a blob running around the screen of 3D cubes, which I thought, oh, that's a smart way to do it. And I feel like if you're making a game, yeah, you should absolutely probably just do nothing burger version first, where it's like no sprites, no nothing, no art, no, it's just gameplay. You're just testing out the gameplay. And then you can add stuff like story and art on top of it, right? Yeah, that's how I made the whole site. Basically, just a few random cats for placeholder. Exactly. Just use cat as a placeholder. Okay, kind of shit. Still really bad at that. I should probably log in on learning yet about it. Well, we're gonna die here. Oh shit. Also, I can just give you the whole website to showcase if I remove some parts from it because of course it consists in personal stuff. Let's see how much you can accommodate. Honestly, I think you shouldn't do that because a lot of the time when you remove personal stuff, you just end up missing something, and removing such stuff from streamed content is much more difficult than, for example, screenshots or whatever. So I think I'd prefer just look at screenshots or video recordings or something. I like to make a claymation puzzle platformer with changing the camera angles and man. That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. I've seen claymation in a video game once and it's like, oh my gosh, it's so stylish. Yay! We're approaching 100 really rapidly. Who is excited for 100? Yay! I think you should invest in unbounded counter. I know that the counter looks like it has pretty strict restrictions in terms of size, but it is technically unbounded apart from the size of the stream, I suppose. So like, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing pretty fine. In terms of how my counter looks. Okay, so do not do that. Learning. Out talismans, my talisman. I meant the in-game mechanic. Yeah, I know, just being a shitter. Normalize being a shitter. Do not normalize that, actually. Okay, what the fuck is going on? It was a good rage bait. Thank you, thank you. It's such a good internet troll, but I'm not going to because that's evil. And I am kind and delightful. I'm going to die here. Just for fun. Well, shit. I do think I could be a really good internet troll at this point in my life. It's so easy to rage bait people, and I would do it gladly. But no, I'm better than this. I have other shit to do also, like just in general. What the fuck? Yeah, we're fine. Hi, I'm the sleepiest little guy ever, and I only just woke up. Hi, Mama. See, that's why you can't ever reveal your personal information on the internet, because this could be a normal sentence if nobody knew where you lived. Anyway, good morning if you wanna, I suppose. Ballsy? I bought Hogwarts Legacy because of my defiance. I'm right next to a nuke, just never quite setting it off. A persistent desire to rebel against the Horde, regardless of my survival instinct. I feel like that's one of the cases where you have to go with the Horde, because not only if I recall correctly, Hogwarts Legacy a bad game, it's also like, you know, the J.K. Rowling transphobe generating machine sponsoring game. So I have pretty negative feelings about it. I hated Hogwarts Legacy so much. Yeah, same. The game's buggy. And I heard it's not even that good. At least, like, pirate it or something. If you must play it. That's what they get for trying to feed her steel. It's really just a nothing burger. Everything it does is done better by some other game in market, and after all that, it has always shit connections with those awful people. Yeah, exactly. You can just play a good game. That's not part of the transphobia feeding machine, you know? There's so many games out there. Really, really, really silly. Alright. I honestly think Harry Potter kind of sucks even outside of the context of J.K. Rowling, which makes everything even worse. All this fuss and stuff even good, Loki. Yeah, I kind of like. I cannot believe I'm mentioning hit YouTuber Sean for the second time this stream, but I think his video is probably pretty good about Harry on Harry Potter. Harry Potter. I was like when I was a mere child and I read it for the first time, I was like, oh, that's okay. I wasn't like the biggest Harry Potter fan. I was like, okay, I'm gonna assign myself a Hogwarts house because that's what everybody does, and it's a fun little assignment game. You know. And I even had a Pottermore account at some point. It's like the fucking one type and whatever. But I wouldn't call myself. I was never like a big time Hogwarts Harry Potter fan. I know how to speak. So like, which could mean nothing. I feel like I'm just kind of curtly implying that I have ontologically good taste, which is not even remotely true. I have a early particular taste. But good is not an adjective you could also apply to it. Plus, I did read a lot of books when I was a child. Just like in general. I've been trying to get back into reading more in the past few months or so. And it's going okay. I have been reading a lot of SCP articles because I asked a bunch of friends for recommendations, and now I'm going through them really, really slowly. I'm currently reading the Ouroboros series. I'm currently at the third one of the... Am I in the third one? No, I actually just finished the third one, so I'm supposed to be doing the fourth one from that. I also have a bunch of books that I'm like just kind of been reading for the past eternity, but I have to get through still. I mostly read on my like phone, so a lot of because I read on my phone because I usually read like in between classes or something. This will be surprising, but I never watched Harry Potter. I have only watched it while rolling my eyes when someone else was playing it. I've never watched Harry Potter either. I only read the books, and again, it was a really long time ago. And I wasn't even, I was like, yeah, that was pretty good. And then I closed them and I was like, okay. That was I was really into Warrior Cat instead. Like a real idiot. I never liked magic media, so that kind of story. Hate the Owl House. But yeah, also I can relate. I don't really care about fantasy that much in general, I feel like. Like, I feel like my first proper introduction to fantasy setting was me starting to play Baldur's Gate 3 last year, and I'm still going. And I'm like, I mean, that's pretty interesting and all. I guess no, it's not even necessarily true. I feel like my mission with Baldur's Gate 3 is with fantasy racism, which I'm just kind of attributing to the fantasy genre as a whole, because I know it's like an issue for the genre as a whole. So it's not my issue with Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. My issue with Baldur's Gate 3 specifically is that I'm learning that I'm not a big D&D type of person. For me, it was Dungeons and Dragons too. See, Dungeons and Dragons seems really fun, but first of all, that's a lot of thinking. Second of all, that's a lot of patience. I've had one D&D game session in my life, and it was really fun, but I was like, oh my gosh. I was like dying over there from understimulation. And again, Baldur's Gate 3, even though it's a video game, is also pushing my limits in that regard. Especially with like longer fights. Which I guess is an issue that would be rectified if I was playing alone, probably, but still. Well, shit. I guess for more lucky, I just don't really care for TTRPGs. That's my flaw. That's my confession. We had like some sort of a questionnaire at university at some point where we were asking us about their religious beliefs, anonymously, obviously, because it was like for a thing or something, and we were asking you to pick like your religion and such. It's like, and I just had to hit like none of these. I don't believe in anything. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. It was kind of really funny to me. I just filled the whole thing in like 1 minute because it's like, no, I don't believe in anything. Go fuck yourself. Ballsy. And not even worth it. I think my first tabletop game was Diplomacy. Oh, we're doing that now. My first tabletop game, I don't know what it was. But I played a lot of tabletop games when I was a kid. And I still own a bunch. But I don't really play them because it's like a whole thing to get the whole bunch of people together. Right? Imagine playing games in general. Couldn't be me. Also, oh my god, I have a headache. Okay, we're gonna do one more try and we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna continue, but if I still feel like shit after the break, we're gonna end early. An ad for Windows 11 advertising all the new AI features, and now it's the computer you can talk to, and oh my god, I need to switch to Linux. Exactly! Like, oh my fucking god, I opened my laptop today, which I use for note-taking, because as I'm sorry, I'm the type of person who owns both a laptop and a personal computer, and it was like switch to Windows 11. Like, no, I have to take my notes. I'm in lecture. I got an ad for an L-shaped table. What? I wish I got an ad for an L-shaped table. I need an L-shaped table in my life. Twitch, get on this. Twitch needs to get on better work ethic practices. I am so mad at you. I died immediately. Okay, I'm gonna go cool off instead of shit talking Twitch on their own platform, which we're gonna do after the break, maybe, if I remember. But before that, let me put on some Cocomelon. We're at 30-minute mark, so it's Cocomelon time. I think I showed one of these already, but that's fine. One of these Cocomelons. Anyway, see you in a bit. Mattress Movers is so good. I love Mattress Movers. Anyway, welcome back. I ate a fruit. It was really good. You can detach and attach it. That does sound really good. L-shaped tape. Okay, that's one of the things I want for my office when I actually make it in 2058. I'm really excited to have an L-shaped table and 3 monitors. On monitor 1, I would have you guys and OBS. On monitor 2, I would have the game or whatever I'm working on. And on monitor 3, I would have the Yuri stocks, where I would always monitor the Yuri, and there is enough Yuri in the world, so that I can always adjust my filming and posting schedule accordingly. Hashtag Yuri. I'm going to die here. Microsoft watching for $1 billion software getting put in favor of an L-shaped table? Yeah, exactly. That's why we gotta invest in L-shaped tables instead of Windows 11 or whatever the fuck. My only problem with Linux at the minute is that I'm scared I'm not gonna be able to run some software. But I'm sure that's an issue I will be able to sort out. Because technology is amazing, you can do anything with it. Now I don't want Microsoft getting their fingers on L-shaped table business. If they put AI in L-shaped table, they would. Honestly, Tumblr, as they said, Tumblr is so revolutionary for pushing a shitty update that nobody wants or needs that doesn't involve AI. We were so smart for that. Meet the table you can talk to. You know, it's like one of those things, why would I want to talk to my table? Why would I want to talk to my computer? I wouldn't. I don't care about their opinion. And they shouldn't care about mine. That's actually not even true, they should care about mine. But I shouldn't have to talk to them. To do fucking anything. I was on the website the other day, and it like had the most annoying fucking AI chat assistant thing ever, just constantly popping up. Like, oh my fucking god, leave me alone! Well, shit. I sent a meme in chat. Did I ever tell that I almost downloaded Koyan by mistake a few days? What the fuck are you talking about, my weeb? What the hell? Okay, one second, let me show the meme. Hashtag the meme. Yeah! Literally, I love Yuri. I love girl loves girls. Girls on girls action, even. It's so beautiful. That's why Silksong is the best game of all time. It's the Yuri game. Other Yuri games have never been tried. Everyone knows that. Also, how the fuck did you almost download a Trojan? I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. I'm a reader, not a speaker. Not even two, by the way. Okay, fine, I will invest in Unbound. This is so annoying. I hate video games. By saying when they didn't invest in an Unbound counter? How curious. So when he falls over after that move is kind of really funny to me. I'm sorry to find your suffering funny. Okay. I guess I'm double sorry now. I was downloading some lyrics, timestamps for a song for a website, and Google sent me a RC generator. It looked so normal when I went on timestamp the song and download the file. It download version of audio and in back end. Hashtag music. Well, we lost our flower. No, 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 no. I won't be able to get the true ending now. No. Cloak is gonna shoot me with his gun. And kill me! I support downloading viruses, you would say this. I don't know why, but you would say this. You know, I'm ignoring the flower, I don't care. I don't care, it throws me off. Shit, big mistake. Okay, fine, maybe I need doing this in fucking Unbound. Okay, okay, I can admit when I'm wrong. Unless I'm right in a new and unusual way. Shit. That's really bad. it was also a devastating one. It basically runs script which would steal all my Google saved passwords and install extra malware in my PC. Thankfully, I never let it run. Yeah, I have like a thing where I don't let any software run without like my explicit permission, just for the first time. New scam technique. Download my file will be really, really sad. This is like, you know, I remember some friend talking to me about a scam where like a friend, a hacked Discord friend sends you like a link to their game and is like, can you test my game? And I'm afraid to report that I would absolutely fall for this scam because it's like, oh, of course I will test your game. Of course I will test your game. I'm nice and delightful. And then I would die. In real life. Noted, I will use this information when I hack everyone ever. I mean, what? Yeah. Oh, that's weird. I don't remember reading a message just now. My dead grandma sending me free game test link on WhatsApp too. Surely it's legit. Yeah, I heard the game dev classes are really popular in the afterlife. You should absolutely click that link. Click that link. Click that link. Okay, I'm really bad at that. This has happened once, not with game, but with banking app. Someone said to me, "Are you really money right now from a name grandma? I replied with WTF, did you move over your WTF?" Yeah, man, being in the afterlife is really expensive nowadays, I heard. They're making you buy all sorts of shit. That's why in ancient Egypt they used to bury you with some coin. But nowadays it's just like they bury you with like nothing, so you have to beg your canned kids on WhatsApp too for some cash. Damn. What has society come to? Okay, really bad. I like how respectful she is about my bong. That's really nice. Okay, fine. I'll invest in an unbounded counter. New short-term goal: learn how to unbounded counter that shit. Son, can you bury me with crypto coin when I die, Grandma? I'm gonna put this in my what's it called? Thingy that people read after you die. I'm putting that in. I need some crypto in the afterlife. Okay, in my defense, I got scared. Ah, shit. In my defense, I got scared again. Tombstone tablet? No, like the document. Like from Knives Out. It like details what you get after, what each of your successors gets after you die. Arbitrary, yes, exactly. Is it? Actually, no. Will, exactly. It's Will. From hit game Baldur's Gate 3. I don't wanna do unbounded. I don't wanna. Also, my throat hurts. That sucks. Fuck my life. I hate Will from Baldur's Gate. What do you mean you hate Will from Baldur's Gate 3? Explain yourself. Okay, explain yourself. Why do you hate the goat from Baldur's Gate 3? I'm not gonna move on until AIM explains why he hates Will from Baldur's Gate 3. Best boy? WTF are you talking about? Undoubted is very easily scary, but you can do it. Be brave and strong. I will. Yay! Because he doesn't get enough interactions. Aww. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I could talk more to Will from Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, I need to play this in a much scaredy cat way. And I need to be in the airless, I think. Well, I think Game is biased because it heavily favors Karlach, Shar, Lazelle, and Gale as party members. Everyone else is like afterthought, even Karlach, I'd say. I Okay, so my confession is that the party in Baldur's Gate 3 that I'm in right now, and the only party I've been in, is 3 avatars and Will. So I have no point of reference for how underutilized Will is actually. Okay, so didn't work out. But everyone is proud of me for trying it at all. How do you heal? Here we go. Okay, in my defense, I got scared. Very, I think you will be annoyed too if you see how little he gets compared to, let's say, Shadowheart or Lazello Gale. Not complaining about them getting more, but I think also, yeah, like you would think it would be more or less balanced, right? I understand that it's a very difficult thing to achieve, but still. I'm sure there's like a shit ton of essays written about how Will is treated by the game. Because I feel like I don't want to comment on it because I'm really not sure if I'm like crazy or not for thinking, for things that I'm thinking. But in my opinion, it's a little bit crazy and not in a good way. Well. Oh, we passed 100 devs! Yay! Only 400 more to go! I'm excited to be at phase 46. Today I am excited to not beat eigong at all. I lied. I'm never doing unbounded counter. I don't need to. I can just win. What the fuck? She jumps now? She jumps now. But was eigong punishing you personally for saying no unbounded? I'm sorry, I've been a bad student. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Man, are these what his sparring sessions were like? That's fucked up, no wonder he's like this. If I had a teacher like this, I would also be fucked up and evil. Probably. I will never sell Sean coin again, please forgive me. I will never forgive you, Yi, for all your transgressions against Xuan. You shall perish. Burial Tian Hua where Xuan coin was sold along the way. I'm always saying this. I'm always saying this. I miss Xuan. Oh well. Yeah, I think this is like the biggest progress we've made so far. Alright. Do we think I will be able to get to phase 3 by the end of the stream? If there is a phase 3, which I'm assuming there is, because why wouldn't there be? Everyone knows there's 100 phases to the Eigong boss fight. Yes, it was a good attempt. Yeah. If you can consistently dodge your opening second phase move, yes. Promise? What if I can't consistently dodge the talisman move? Sorry. Sometimes I'm really good at it and sometimes I'm not. They call it the learning curve. Has anyone heard of this? We're here. Oh my god, okay. WTF? You can't do that. You can't force me to use Unbounded. I think you were already dodging talisman consistently, but with small mistake. Yeah, but it's just that, like, when I make that small mistake, I just have all my progress thrown off. For no good reason, and I just lose the flow, and then I just hit shit and die immediately. Which is fine, because it's like, it just means it's just a not a very good run, I suppose. In that specific case. Think we have already destroyed Lost Lace in terms of deaths? Probably not. I fought Lace a lot off stream. Well, shit. I ran out of dash. That was a little stupid. That's why you gotta be not in the air during this fight. I feel like I'm jumping around way too much. Keep your feet on the ground and you should be better, I think. Local gamer tries to detonate talisman with no cheat charges. Ask to stop gaming. But yeah, for Lost Lace, I fought her mostly off stream, and also I died much quicker to Lost Lace. So I think Lost Lace easily still has more deaths than Eigong. 111, by the way, I would like to point that out. It's a pretty good number. But you are still technically at first phase, motherfucker. Every attempt starts with a first phase, and I think I'm getting the second one somewhat consistently now. Don't mind that run, but like in general. Don't be clueless in my fucking chat. Oh my god, that was really bad. I'm sorry. what will we play after Nine Souls? We'll be playing Magenta Horizon. And then after that, I'm not sure. Hopefully, I will set up a voting system to decide that. There is a list of the games that we're gonna play in general in the Steam queue. But again, I need to actually properly log in and make a write-up of the voting system so that we can have democracy. I have some games in mind. Well, they better be on the list because I'm not buying any new ones anytime soon. Nine Souls was an exception. I do think I'm probably gonna have some sort of restriction in terms of hours it takes, because I don't want to be a full-time X game streamer, if that makes sense. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. The way she turns around to stab at you is so cool. Just so dynamic. Forcefully buying you Factoria 1000 hours of your life gone? See, that might be the type of game that I would just be like, okay, this might be just a one-off type of experience, or just veto it altogether. If someone ever was like, okay, play this through channel redemption points or whatever, because it's I'm sure it would be fun, but also, I want to play a variety of games, actually. Which I know is hard to believe, based on my Nine Souls streaming hours, but... Well, shit. That will break many games like Outer Wilds? You think? How long is Outer Wilds? Because, I'm mostly thinking about that's over 100 hours long, let's say. I remember you were talking about suggesting a game like that. You need to, make a calculator or something. It just 29 hours to be honest, but I believe you need at least 100 hours to truly fuck around in the game. You think? I mean, either way, Outer Worlds specifically is not going to be a stream game, as it has been established. It's like a recording type of game. As everyone knows. Of course. Well, shit, we're dead. I only have like 60 hours in Outer Wilds, and that's including checking out modded stuff and other such things. I imagine Outer Wilds look like 40 hours for me. Like, definitely add a few hours for fucking around, but unless you're actually trying to find every single tiny secret all on your own, it's not gonna be over 100 hours. Like, for just a game, even Subnautica is 30 hours, but I don't think you're ever getting out of it before 100. They just have a quality to get lost. Yeah, that's true. Outer Worlds recording 37. Today I'm stuck at location B. I don't know how to get out. I don't think I'm playing this game really well. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know where to get referred Silksong Melody. I have no idea how to get there. I think it's called the Memoriam? I'm not sure though. I can't find the entrance. I just can't. Shit. That was way too ballsy. Yeah, that's valid. I just don't think that's how most people tend to play, and definitely not how you'd play if you have a big list of games to stream. Watch me! Watch me. Sorry. Watch me take 3 months for each of the 50 games on the list. "93-year-old streamer finally finishes Steam game list heartwarming." Yeah, that's what's gonna happen in many, many years. I won't specify how many because, you know, the humble doxer. Oh, wait. Oh, being ballsy. Blah, she says. Oh, okay. Anything but learning about it, exactly. I can beat this boss without unbounded counter, and I can prove it. I can't even pronounce that ability's name properly. So how do you expect me to use it? Awesome. Just for fun. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that game? Do you mean 2 balls in a row? But you don't want to put a fucking shaft on top of it as well? What the fuck? You can't do this to me. You can't. That's so messed up and evil. We're Gamer does sloppiest dodge as possible. Asks to stop gaming. Well, shit. Aw, we missed 1, 2, 3 deaths. That's annoying. It's kind of a hype number. One to 8 is kind of awesome. Two, 5, 6 is also kind of awesome. I wonder if we'll get there. Probably yes. Stop stabbing me! What's next after 256? Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully we won't get to that number. That would be a little bit scary. Oh man. Reaching with 32 integer bit in 32-bit integer limit. Hell yeah. See what you're doing to me, eigong? It's twisted and cool what you're doing to me. Okay, so... Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Okay, don't worry about what happened there. Let's do this again. I may or may not have been alt-tabbed. Because I need to take care of something real quick, and then I didn't tap back in properly. Yee, I need you to focus. Stop looking at your other monitor and fight me, you fucking dumb asshole. You're my favorite student, but not because of this. Holy shit, first heal? Okay, here we go. We're gaming. Okay, so we might not be gaming. Alright. Okay, one last try for the road. We're probably gonna die immediately, but that's okay. That's fine. Normalize dying. Do not normalize that. Do not normalize that. I should pick a new phrase to say instead of normalizing something. Yeah, I kind of fumbled that completely. Alright, that's fine. I'm happy with the progress we made, to be honest. I think this was pretty good, if I do say so myself. Especially like the... I mean, well, the last attempt wasn't the best one, obviously, but still pretty good. Anyway, we will continue with Nine Souls on Sunday, I believe, according to the schedule. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys will have a wonderful evening/day. And bye-bye!